gentlemen, is this thing even working? Hopefully it is. Welcome to Automobilista 2, and yes, Raul, the game is working with the seat. The seat is repaired. I'm gonna shake my head there, saying it's repaired, because I think we are running on borrowed time. Let me see. Let me do some adjusting of my colors here, because once again, damn colors all over the place. So difficult to see, even though this is actually a black jersey that I'm wearing, so shouldn't really show up too much. Can you even see the contrast? Not really. Let's blow it out there a little bit. Oh, that looks terrible. It's about as good as it's gonna get, ladies and gentlemen. Wearing a black jersey and a black shirt is going to wash everything else out, unfortunately. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. Stephen Roots, Raul, Major. Thank you, Stephen. I'm glad you enjoyed the podcast. If you guys didn't get a chance to check out the podcast, go check it out today. I'm wearing my Morty socks. I haven't worn my Mortys for a while, but hopefully we won't need to bring out Rick and actually fix the seat. So this is what broke last time. Raul with the 10 stars, thank you very much. Raul, if you wouldn't mind throwing out some shares, because Facebook hates me lately and doesn't let me share. So this is the bolt that sheared out from the racing seat. So what I didn't realize is that this bolt basically carries all of the weight on the one side of the motor. So it sheared out. So I've put a slightly bigger threaded bolt in to hold it in place for now, because if it breaks, then I have to replace the entire motor, because it's actually in the motor housing where the whole thing broke, which is going to be a mission, because changing these motors sucks. Thank you very much, Raul, for the likes and the shares. Just check the shares, because none of your shares last week went through, so just making sure they are actually working. I know Facebook hates everything. Trevor Gerber with a share, thank you very much, man. Who else do we have in here? Nobody else yet, but that's cool. Trickle in, guys. Trickle in, trickle in. Ah, there's Raul with some shares. Thank you very much. Welcome to Automobilista version 1. Now, I have done 1 or 2 streams of this game already, and if you watch the first one, I really didn't like it. But since then, they've actually been putting it, like, making it better and better and better all the time. So let me show you some of the cool features about it. This is one of the new cars that was released with version 1, and we are racing the historic Spielberg circuit, which is basically the A1 ring where Formula 1 cars are racing this weekend. We are doing it with crazy time acceleration and crazy thunderstorm settings. So let's go have a drive. We're just doing a time trial for now, getting warmed up. And let's see. Thank you for the share, Raul. Only the 1 share's come through so far. This is Facebook after all. We are also live to Twitch and YouTube, as well as the soon-to-be-gone Mixer. I have my delicious small cup of coffee here. Yeah, the phone, dude, for me to share stuff on the phone is insane. Alright, so here we are, starting on a beautifully sunny day. I must also show you guys my new mouse. Let's do 10 laps of fuel. That should be enough to get us where we're going. And hopefully... So welcome to Automobilista 2. Based on the Project Cars 2 engine, which a lot of you know I dislike that game immensely. But to me, this is actually the game that Project Cars 2 could have and should have been. Because there's nothing wrong with the engine. So let's drive around a little bit. See if we get some changeable weather settings. almost the same layout as the current version, just way more epic. Ah, there we go. Raul, they're coming through thick and fast now, buddy. I still think I need to tweak the seat settings for this game because I'm not getting that much twist in the corners. And I was driving my real car today to try and see like which forces are most important. Brandon Winston Benadell, thank you very much. You and the wife watching. Hello, good evening to both of you. I hope you enjoy the show. I blame myself for this. This game still has the slipperiest grass of any game I've ever played. Is one of the things I really don't like about it. If you touch the grass, you fly off. But I like the debris that builds up on the track. It does use Project Cars' live track system, which develops over time, builds marbles, gets slippery. As you can see, there's going to be a big hit. The grass is not so good. That's why we do warm-ups. I think there may be some clouds building up shortly. We've got 10 times time acceleration. We're starting, I think, at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. To try and learn this track. First Automobilista was like very unique because it had all of this Brazilian focused content. So you had a lot of unique cars. Like this is still the only game that has like racing Volkswagen Beetles in it, and they are very difficult to drive. Oh, we're getting a little bit better. This old version of the circuit. It would be super cool if Formula 1 cars could run on it like in this configuration. It's just like a bigger, wider, longer version of the current track. And it had that amazing grandstand, which I think doesn't exist anymore, which is super weird. Facebook sharing's weird. It's like they want you to share, but if you share too much, you start getting penalized for it. Can I go flat out through here? I think I can. I've probably made the force feedback a little bit too light. Should probably turn it up a little bit. I'm gonna get some weather changes again. Alright, I think it's time that we jump into an actual race. Just going to do single player for now. Unfortunately, there's not that many people playing multiplayer at the moment. This car is terrible ABS. Let's get out of here. One thing I still don't like is the layout of the UI is all backwards. You always have to go from left to right to left to right to left to right. No, Raul, don't worry, man. We love you. Sharing as much as you can. Anonymous sent the 250 stars. Thank you so much. I'm assuming that's you, Steven. Let's do a race. What car would you like me to drive? We can do the F3s. They've actually got a nice selection. We can do the Beetles. We can do some Caterhams. We can do... It's like an old Chevy, yeah. It's pretty sweet. Get a VW Scirocco. This weird, like kind of Chevrolet Opel thing. A Puma, which is a typical Brazilian racing car. They got actual full Copa trucks, like Mercedes-Benz racing trucks. They got this weird little mini Camaro thing, which is super fun, but really dumb. They've got, where's that other new thing that I saw? They've got these racing utes that are mid-engine crazy cars. Caterham sounds good. Let's go for the Caterham. We're going to go for the fast one, because why the heck not? Caterham Super Sport. No, that one's not fast. That one's not fast. That one's not fast. This one is fast. 620R. Let's do Kyle Army. Let's do... We have it... Let's go to Overcast. Do 10 times prime. And do a 4-lap race. Let's do 15 times. I'm going to end in the dark and it's going to go Overcast. Actually, let's keep it clear. Keep the weather clear. We are racing other cars. I'm going to turn down the difficulty a little bit because I sucked last time. And Kyle Army Race Circuit, let's go. Appeal P50 unfortunately doesn't exist in this game, but there are some really dumb cars in this game, so you can check them out later. Thank you so much for the 250 stars, Steven. You have my juice quickly. Oh, almost spilled my coffee. Alright, 4 laps, so we don't need as much fuel as they've given us. Let's go 7 laps. Let's go back. Let's go start. 4 laps around Kyle Army. Good start. To 14th. Oops, might have murdered someone. Lots of death happening behind me. Settings back to 60 FPS after the podcast, because the podcast demands quite a lot of processing power. Hope you guys don't mind the 30 FPS. Wondering why it was looking so unsmooth. Really nice rendition of Kyle Army. Oh, nice, man. I've only been around Kyle Army once. That was low death. As I said, there is no grip when you go off off the line here. It's like almost impossible to turn. It's one thing I don't like about this game. If you go off the line, the race is basically over. In this car, it's quite easy to do so. So I went around Carl Army in a Boxster GTS, which is pretty sweet. Didn't get to drive, unfortunately, but it's a pretty quick car. I'm feeling this car is quicker. Caught up to the back markers. This corner is called Sunset for the exact reason you see here, that you start looking directly into the sunset when the sun starts going down. I'll be honest, that's the only corner of this track I really know what it's called, other than the King, which is on the main straight. Oh, death. Death to that guy. Jeez. If you can't overtake them, punt them off the track. Yeah, the only two real big issues I have with the game currently is the off-track zero grippiness. That's better. That's better. Come on, let's catch up to these guys. As he aims for the trees. Oh, that must be the corner at the top of the track before the mine shaft, because that's a very blind corner. Let's try not to come second last here. He's getting a lot of foot cam action in the catering. This game doesn't do, which Project Cars does, which is why I used to hate playing that game. So if you touch the curbs, they would pull the car off the track. And for some reason they thought that was realistic. Absolutely, there's the blind corner and they're the trees that your driver was talking about. See, the sun is going down here, coming a little bit duskish. It's a really nice looking game. I can still say Assetto Corsa Competizione is probably a better looking game, but it doesn't run anywhere near as well as this game, right? Sneaking in for two quick overtakes. Super fast. Apparently the VR in this game is also really, really good. Haven't had the chance to try it yet. Probably give it a bash this weekend. Maybe 18th. I always seem to end up in 18th in this game. Never a top 10 finish me. AI's not too bad. Kind of like getting in your way, but they will at least overtake you semi-competitively. Keep missing that apex. There's the castle on the right-hand side. The race, I guess. Like, it's just, sorry, exit the race. You can retire, or you can restart. Hey, JC Robinson, is your YouTube working now? Alright, who wants to choose the next car or track? I think actually what I'm going to do is let's maybe do some multi-class racing. Which could be pretty cool. So we'll go P2. Take a Sigma. Select. Let's choose. It's a good track for some multi-classing. Short though. Let's do Bathurst. I haven't actually tried this track in this game yet. And let's do a multi-class field. So we can have P2s, we can have P1s, P3s. Done. Let's bump up the number of cars to 31. And let's say player middle. Should be cool. And let's do 6 laps. 6 laps of Bathurst. Let's give it a bash, shall we? Right. And yeah, let's do the same time, so it's going to end up being a day into night race. So this will be interesting. All right. Never driven this car, so probably not going to go well. That tea's kind of, that coffee's kind of cold. All right. How many laps? 6 laps. Let's go for 7 laps of fuel. And go back. Let's get the bash. Let's just see quickly. Yeah. We can turn on what do I want to display? I want Proximity indicator, yes. Spotter, yes. And race engineer, why not? Where's the rear view mirror? That's not great. Camera configuration, no. Where is... Okay. Oh, that's what the problem is. Cockpit, that's what I want. Back, resume. That's what there we go, now we can actually see what's going on. Oh, feels like a diesel. Weird feeling around here. It's not like this track. I have no idea what's going on. Oh, wait. This isn't happy. Yep, that's not happy. Hold on. Why are you not happy? Come on now. What's wrong with you? Hold on, guys. Sorry. It does not like this track. I think it's just out of here. I have to reset this quickly. Let's just all tab out of here quickly. Let's see what's happened here. Da da da. In stream fixing of things. Let's exit that. Fixing things. What error have we got here? Feedback disconnect. It's not right. Should be working. That's interesting. It would have had that error. Okay, that's working again. Cool. Sorry about that, guys. Old Cherry's being difficult. That's why it was jumping around like that. Let's see, maybe let's change it from Bathurst. Bathurst is probably a little bit too hectic for this seat at the moment. Let's do some Brands Hatch. Full circuit. Let's try that again, shall we? Things breaking on stream. Too much. Too much things breaking on stream. This is a very weird car. My sock cam skew? People tell me these things. There we go. No more skew sock cam. 6 laps. 7 laps. Back. Stop. not happy. Yeah, the racing seat is very broken. Yeah, gonna have to switch off the racing seat. She is not a happy panda. Don't know why. Not good. Oh, good. This thing broke again. Can't really blame it. After all the pain it went through last time. Alright. No racing seat tonight. Gonna have to fix it properly another time. It's a lot less hassle. Alright. Now I don't have to worry anymore. It's gonna feel horrible, but oh well. There we go. Oh. It's too loud, can barely hear you. Oh, sorry, man. Why don't people tell me these things? I think this game is quite loud as well. Where's game capture? Over there. Let's bump that down a little bit. I'm fine. All right. Back to racing. Ooh. In 11th position. Oh, the sadness that is no racing seat. I dislike Project Cars 2 immensely. That's why I really like this game, because basically it is Project Cars 2 without all the horrible things that Project Cars 2 has, which is the world's worst physics engine. Alright, we're catching these guys quite nicely here. Ah, silly racing seat. Project Cars 2's physics I cannot handle. They are so broken and wrong. I've never been able to enjoy that game. When my setup decides to work fully, but yeah, I'm going to be planning some form of a tour shortly, because I do have a whole bunch of new stuff as well. Oops. Yeah, I was catching that guy so nicely. Oh, must be a diesel. Does not rev. Goes up to about 6,000 RPM, which is not very much. Is the audio levels better? Thank you very much for the like, Jesse Robson. Timothy Valesco, which is a very cool name. Super slow. One thing I don't like about the AI as well, it just sort of drives away from you. Much faster than in corners though. When I'm not crashing, that is. How can he pull away that quickly from you? Yep, roughly the same car. Uh-oh. This car is not like bumpy bits. Two streams in a row, two different seat failures. That annoys me greatly. It's not very much bigger. What's the rest of the field? Oh, this car has zero grip. All of a sudden. This race did not go too well. Only 2 laps left after this. So let's try and finish it up if we can. Yeah. How many corners can we go around with missing the corner? Come on, Neil. What am I doing? It's like the... I'm getting beaten by the worst cars here. I'll definitely think about doing something cool for a setup tour. Once my racing seat works properly. Oh, this car's got DRS. That would have been nice to know earlier. Sounds insane. Race did not go as well as I was hoping. First in class, which is nice, but not what I planned. Okay, now is at the end of the race? Now I'm very confused. Assuming it is. Said race over. Oh, that was horrible. Alright, I think that's the end of the race. Again, not 100% sure. It's a weird thing with this game. Philip Brendan Han has joined the Super Tubit crew. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Alright, let's see. Okay, let's do something a bit more fun. That car was not as fun as I was hoping. Let's do some... Someone said a Peel P50, so I don't have one of those, but I got a Formula V with a fin, because it's cute. And let's do a fun track. Let's do Monaco. 6 laps of Monaco going into night time. Should be quite fun. And we'll start off with foggy weather and we'll go into beautiful sunny weather. And then we'll go into beautiful sunny weather. That should be quite cool. 6 laps, maybe a bit long. Let's do 4 laps of Monaco. And I think same class, identical. Let's go. Thanks for joining, guys. Hope you're enjoying the show. Sorry about the system problems that I was having, but it all seems fine now. At least when you turn off the racing seat, it can't break. So that's a positive. I know what's broken on it. I just have to fix it properly. I've been having issues with these bloody potentiometers that I have for like 3 weeks now, which is not good. They need 3 liters of fuel. So there's like little... basically cheating. Oh. Oh, a little VW powered cargo. Oh, don't want trash. Whatever you think is best for you. Oh. What's up? Crazy. No brake balance adjustment, great. Just basically crash. Slow down a lot. These cars don't seem to like turning all that much. Oh, sorry, not me. Oh, that's nice. I've actually got all the advertising warnings on different stuff. I last had it, every advert was for Horizon Studios. Like a weird little epileptic fit in front of me. What's wrong with him? Oh. What's wrong with me? Why do I just keep crashing? Cars just seem downright dangerous to drive quickly. Car a little bit like a Porsche. It goes into power off oversteer. You're going to do power on understeer to control it, it seems. They also seem to have stopped the walls from holding onto for dear life, which is nice. Actually feels like you bounce off the walls now rather than get stuck on them like glue. Where did I get my seat? I built it myself, hence why it sometimes breaks. This is basically a one-of-one prototype with a couple of teething problems at the moment. It's actually been really reliable for the last year or so, just recently. It does seem to be in winter, it has more issues. Don't know why. I think the dust causes havoc with a lot of the smaller mechanical parts. As the sun comes out over Monaco, things are looking sublime. As we are in 7th position, sneaking up into 6th. Yeah, I think we're learning these cars now. Really don't like changing direction. Not the best car for Monaco, but it has so much prestige, the little Formula VW. When I think Monaco, I think Formula VW. Maybe not the most prestigious car, but it is fun. And it makes Monaco feel like a endurance racetrack. What GPU am I using? I'm running a 1080 Ti. Which one? Extreme Edition. Gigabyte Extreme Edition. It does the job. This game seems to run pretty well though. Definitely is less demanding than Assetto Corsa Competizione. Up to 3rd place. Can we actually win a race in this game? That's better. I like that the rear camera is like behind the little fin. That's a nice little touch. Jeez. The car's just like, nope, I'm going to kill you now. I don't feel like braking in a straight line anymore. Let's see why the AI takes it so leisurely around here. If you brake too hard, hey, or turn too hard, the car just wants to kill you. Turn, car, turn. Turn, little car. Oh, my word. You'd think it wouldn't have a problem getting around Monaco, being so tiny. But you would be wrong. Yeah, definitely have to accelerate to stop it from oversteering, which is always kind of counterintuitive. Part of the circuit through the swimming pool complex. Verstappen crash wall over here. Around Raskas. And back onto the main straight. No, my seat works with electric motors, actually windscreen wiper motors. There's one on each side that then runs a arm, which you can see behind me. And, yeah, works pretty well for the most part. Just, you know, certain parts are more unreliable than others, mainly the potentiometers. Motors and potentiometers are the big problem areas with this thing. And unfortunately in South Africa, to get like high quality versions of like minor electronics is harder than you would think. This car, if you don't stop accelerating, handles quite nicely. As soon as you stop accelerating is when it wants to kill you. As we come around for the final lap here. At least you like know when you've hit the apex. I use software called SimTools. So basically that's the software that controls the motor controllers, and it ties into the all the different games. People write drivers for the games that work with the software. Then you code the seat to move regarding what input you get from the software. And that's basically how it works. I'm going to stop this now because I think that's the end of the race. Again, this game doesn't really like end the race. It's a bit of a weird one. Reino Kutse, how are you doing, buddy? Welcome to the stream. Hope you are doing fine this evening. Alright, let's upgrade the power a little bit. Do a Formula 3. Let's do a Formula 3 because they are fun. And let's do a Donington Park, which is one of my very favorite circuits. We'll do 4 laps Donington Park. Last to first chance, see if we can win this one. I don't think we will though. But we'll give it a bash. Ooh, jamming some ACC. Are you on PC or are you on console, Rainer? If you're on PC, why aren't you part of the Bentley boys? That's where all the cool kids are. Oh, and don't put me into crashy positions just because. Terrible start. Really bad start. And are you thinking about buying Automobilista? It's a pretty good game so far. PS4, you wish you had a PC. Okay, no Automobilista for you. How is it on PS4? I've heard mixed reviews. Okay, let's try and overtake some people here. One guy overtook. I don't know if that's what you say. Automobilista 2 is really like, it's much better than it was 3 months ago when I got it in early access. And like, I'm quite enjoying it. It's still got one or two things I don't like about it. Like the fact that when you end the race, it doesn't seem to end the race. And if you drive off the track, it like murders you instantly. But the actual handling model is really good now. AI seems pretty good and the graphics are quite nice. Oh man, wheels will make a huge difference, but save up your cash. Buy yourself a Logitech G29. Hashtag sponsored. But seriously, save up your cash, buy a G29, even if you only can find a second-hand one. Definitely worth the money. And it makes racing games a whole bunch better. Even if your motion seat decides to break in the middle of a stream. That's what death looks like. Oh, I was doing pretty well up to this point. Lost. What hardware are you connecting the motors and potentiometers to? So I use these motor controllers called JRK12V12, Polole, I don't know how you say it. They're tiny little motor controllers that connect via USB to your PC, and then those connect to the motors and to the feedback potentiometers, which then controls everything. Ooh, Brandon. A very nice wife you have there indeed. That's freaking awesome, man. Was it your birthday or was it just 'cause? That is cool, dude. Wife is an awesome person. Let's not come lost. Yay, we came almost lost. That didn't go so good. Should we try some wet weather racing? It's going to be difficult. But let's give it a bash. Let's go for some wet weather. Which also used to be... Ooh, for your birthday. Awesome, man. Raynor also definitely going to be buying a G29. I like it, guys. I like it. And my sponsors will like it too. Speaking of Logitech... They gave me this thing yesterday, which is a G... Excuse the mess on it. This is a G502 Lightspeed, which is an epic wireless mouse. Why am I using a G29 on PC and not a G920? Because a G29, I believe, is a better wheel overall, mainly because it has more buttons, and secondly, I also play on PS4, so I need a PS4 compatible wheel, hence why I have the G29. And also, when I bought my first G29, the G920 did not exist. Let's check out the... Where are those new cars that they added? Formula Vintage, no. Formula V, no. No. That one. let's take the Team Lotus. That's awesome. John plays special Lotus. Oh, we're going to try this in the rain. This is going to be something. Let's just do light rain. And then it'll clear up, hopefully. This is going to be very difficult. And the Lotus 72. But yeah, you can't really go wrong with either of them. But the G29 does have more buttons on it. It has the rotary dials and all of that stuff. Otherwise, basically, they are similar. They do say the pedal sets are slightly different between them. And the G29 pedal set is the better one overall. But if you've got an Xbox and a PC, then definitely go for the G920. But if you've got a PS4 and a PC or just a PC, I would say go for the G29. Oh, this is going to suck. Definitely don't need... Okay. This is where the death comes. Alright. Okay. Good start. Good start. So let's just quickly restart here. Let's just do a little restart. I think no one will notice if we do a quick restart here. Thomas Mullen, how you doing, buddy? Welcome. Thank you very much for the like and the share. Philip Brendanhan, I don't know if I said thank you for the follow, but thank you for the follow. Okay. Are we going to die again? Okay. Third gear seems to be the choice. Okay. Difficult to handle. Difficult. I'll wait for the... Oh dear. This is where death comes. Oh dear. And we're sliding back to the track. Oh dear. Hello. Let's just restart one more time. Let's just try that. Let's just pretend. 16 years ago and connected via serial bad stuff was legend for playing Viper Racing. I remember Viper Racing. That game had like the first like proper like damage physics. It was awesome. A mate of mine, my next door neighbor, he had the Sidewinder force feedback wheel from Microsoft, which was the first force feedback wheel. This is very difficult. I don't know if you guys are noticing this, but I am struggling quite a lot here. Car just porpoises all over the place. I'm really trying to just drive the damn thing in what you could consider straight. Look at that. Full lock, almost no turning ability. Then when you get onto dry land, just, well, with tarmac, this is impossible. Like, all I want to do is drive in a straight-ish line. If you touch the throttle, the car spins you out. Turn car. Nah, this car is impossible to drive under these conditions. No. Right, let's try a car that might actually drive in those conditions. So I want to see the rainy things. Let's go with this one. This is basically the Benetton from 1992. Let's see if we can do a little bit better here. Man, dude, like that car's undrivable in the wet. So I don't know if it still needs some tweaking with the wet weather. Because the problem with this engine is that the tire model that you have is not the same as the tire model that the AI has. The AI has a much simpler tire model, which especially in the wet, basically they don't notice any of the puddles or anything like that. They just drive slower. No, man, don't jump into gear at the beginning of a race. This is a little bit better. Oh, those 70s cars just have zero grip in the wet. Looks nice in the rain though, this game. Really looks proper. Always a problem with the game with lots of different cars is that they really get the handling model of every car right. I think that's why the original Assetto Corsa is such a cool game. Is that not every car is perfect. The ones with like 90% of them feel the way you think those cars should feel. Yeah, it does have online racing. I'm going to go check it out just now. The only problem is it doesn't have the biggest audience as yet, so to get an actual race is quite tricky. There's the sun coming out, so dynamic time and weather in this game is also really cool. You start seeing the dry line coming here. Obviously I'm running much faster time dilation, so things like the drying line is much quicker than it would be in real life. Hey, that's cheeky. Then you get the dry line plus a couple of wet patches, which then you can aquaplane over, where in Project Cars, those puddles were also like murderous death traps, where in this game they actually seem a little bit more realistic, where if you hit them you will lose a bit of traction, but they won't kill you all the time. Sometimes, like there, they may try to. See, like this car is pretty awesome in this game. Oh, sorry. My bad. May have murdered that guy. It's not really a very useful rear view camera. Sound effects as well. cars, much more difficult to drive with no traction control. Oh, turning traction control off is stupid. Crikey. I think buy it, dude. It's not very expensive, and like they're running a special now during the Steam sale, so it's actually very reasonable. Let's drive this car some more. I like driving this car. Let's take it around. Should we do old school Imola? Old school Imola. Not gonna do it in rain though. Do a nice, sunny day for Imola. Then let's go for the Williams style one. All right. It's not on special as such, but they're keeping it at their early access price. iRacing I'd like to play, even though I haven't heard the best things about the tire model recently, and it's just so expensive. Like, I'd really like to get into it, but I don't have the money to... Hold on, let me restart session. Yes, please. Get it set up. Yeah, that's way too much fuel. Let's drop that down to 5 laps. That's better. It's too expensive. Guys worked it out. It cost about $2,500 a year for me to play it. Good start, good start, good start. Let's try that again. This is old Imola, which was like for 1995. They changed it after Ayrton Senna died. It was just way too dangerous, that first section. Unfortunately, cool, curvy, long straights are super dangerous in Formula 1 cars. Oh, excuse me. How slow do I have to go here? Jeez. Stupid penalty system. It's 278 Rand for 1 year membership, but to buy any of the cars is like 200 Rand per car. car. Otherwise, I'll just do the Skippy Championships forever, which is not a bad thing. I don't know. I'm going to commit to like one sim. I may as well commit to ACC. It's free and it's really, really good. Back up to this back of this pack here. Why has cars got such slow steering response? That was a little bit of a Danny Ricciardo dive note. Strange glitch there with the rear of that car. Formula One car, you have to turn the wheels so much. F1 2020, I'm probably going to buy that. Michael Schumacher's Super Special Edition. I think it has to be done. Crunchy curbs, man. I like that it has all the new and old versions of most of the tracks. I think if I can get the multiplayer going, this game will be really cool. But also, it doesn't have any like penalty system like Automobilista. I mean, ACC has, so you're gonna get some horrendous drivers in it. Being all feisty all of a sudden. Let's bring it home. End of the race. It doesn't say race to over anything, just like, carry on. None of the positions count. Bouncy. Alright. Let's go see if we can get some multiplayer going. I need to fix this delay a little bit here. That should sound better, hopefully. Let's see. Yes, I want to exit. Yeah, man. iRacing is just too expensive. I wanted to play iRacing since it first came out in 2008, but obviously then it was way expensive. Okay. This is the other problem with this multiplayer, is that A, there aren't many people online at all. B, the ping is pretty terrible. Let's see. Burn on 60 FPS. Hello, how you doing? Jimmy! Yeah, R-Factor 2's alright, but again, the multiplayer side of R-Factor 2 is not great. You have to join a league for R-Factor 2, run by an independent company. If you want to play multiplayer, the only two real options you have is ACC or iRacing on PC. That is the problem. Right, this seems to be a qualifying session. So let's give this a bash, shall we? Full Brands Hatch. Let's do this. Let's see how we go. The biggest problem is, like all these games, like if you watched my Assetto Corsa stream from Sunday night, the original Assetto Corsa, the quality of online drivers and games without any penalty league system is so terrible. And even just making it around the first corner is like a challenge of note. Thanks, Jimmy. I'm glad you're enjoying the podcast. It was a bit unorganized because we were supposed to be watching the crisis reveal as the first part of the podcast, and then when that was done, we were going to go and jump into the Dr. Disrespect thing. But because we couldn't find the reveal, let's not trust Dave's sources of information. We had to kind of wing it with the Dr. Disrespect part, and then we were sort of just winging the end of the podcast. I don't know why we just didn't speak about Cyberpunk 2077, because, you know, that's what people actually care about. Do I work at EveTech? No, I do not. We are sponsored by EveTech, however. Hence the EveTech branding on our streams. To vet his information for the next podcast. But they are a lot of fun. I really do enjoy doing them. Because basically that's what me and Dave do normally, is we just hang out, drink a beer, talk rubbish about all the news in the world of streaming and gaming. We thought, hey, why not get you guys involved as well? Should be good fun. qualifying time is like. 5th place, not too bad. Yeah, man, that was cool. Very cool of Danger Deal. We must maybe do alerts for stars. Because I was very lucky to have seen that, because we don't have them on. Where did that guy go? Oh, there he is. Oh, great. They just make cars disappear in this game. Oh, I can drive through them. That's cool. Third place. Yeah, we had no plans to talk about Cyberpunk though. It was like not even on our radar. But you are correct, it would have been good to talk about it. I should have told Dave that no one really cares about the Crysis remaster. Which seems to be most of the case. But that's why we do it. We live and we learn. First place, I don't know what is. Second place. That's too fast. Have enough fuel. So the cars are invisible during qualifying. That's quite an interesting setup. Maybe not a bad idea since everyone gets in everyone's way. What do I do for food? I work for a bank, actually. That is my day job, is I work for a bank. I know, it's Just doesn't seem like I'd work for a bank, but I do. Can't I go back out again? I'm like stuck here. Gonna wait a little while. Fair enough. What? Because Dave doesn't know what I do. I studied engineering for a bit, but I didn't finish my engineering degree. Got a degree in IT. You probably think it's because I built the races, which is... like Batman. Yeah, the problem with the racing seat is that no one wants to spend the money to buy one. That's why everyone ends up building their own. But if you want me to build you one, I'm more than happy to, but it's going to cost you a lot of money. Thank you for the 15 stars, Anonymous. Check you on Sunday, buddy. Thank you for popping in always. Where are you driving to? 500 Ks, man. Good luck. Drive safe. Don't drive like I drive on stream. Ah, well, second place is what it's gonna be. But yeah, this game is pretty good. Not perfect, but I think it's got a lot of potential. Unfortunately, won't have the modability of the first one, or of something like I said at Corsa, which I think we need a game like that is easily moddable. all these current racing games are going for the sort of iRacing model of try and charge people as much as possible for content. Netcode this game is wonky. I think I'm running a very, very high ping compared to everybody else. That's why it looks like his tires are gonna fall. Yeah, I was able to repair it, now something else is broken. So, it's not working at the moment, my racing seat, unfortunately. Brandon, are you in South Africa? Oh, Brandon, sorry, I keep calling you Brandon. Brandon, are you living in South Africa? Living in South Africa, living in South Africa. What are you saying, Neil? Alright, first multiplayer race of this game. Racing seats cost more than everything else in my setup. Let's put it that way. It's the most expensive single piece. Fontaine. Alright, it's just gonna carry on doing this forever. Not pitting. Go to the pits. How do I know how long this race is going to be? Oh, I was only 2/10 of a second away from first place. Could have done it. Could have done it. Cheers, Brandon. Thank you very much. $10 seems to be bedtime for everybody. Alright, are we just waiting now? This game doesn't exactly explain what's happening. Thank you very much for the like, buddy. I don't want to exit, but I'd like to know what the heck is happening, yeah? We just wait and wait and wait. That's not exactly exciting for you guys. Excuse me. Getting sleepy. Did wake up early today. Pros and cons of this game. Well, pros, nice graphics, runs really well, good selection of cars, good selection of tracks. And like really cool. The only problem is like this. The multiplayer doesn't seem to really work properly. So it's a bit weird. So yeah, nice selection of tracks, decent selection of cars, good graphics, decent what's it called, physics engine, nice weather effects, nice lighting effects, so pretty cool. Yeah, I'm in the pits though, I can't do anything else, I'm stuck in the pits. Cons of this game: the off-track physics are terrible, like as soon as you touch the grass you die. The multiplayer seems a little bit broken. So yeah, this sucks. Kind of just stuck here in this pit. Right, server crashed apparently. So, almost had a race. Almost. No, I don't want a time trial. Multiplayer, let's see if we can do it again. So yeah, something like HCC is much better. These guys are already racing, which doesn't really help. So yeah, this game's got some... No, I think also the game's just saying I have the best ping compared to everyone else. So... Alright, let's do some go-karting. Let's see if this works. See the host. Have a pit limiter. I don't even know this car can get to the pit limiter speed. Oh, it can, just. Away we go. I don't know, 100 k's an hour in a rental cart is pretty quick. That's not how our cart handles. Time to make it around. Maybe just. What a silly track to have go-karts on. That's not what I wanted. And away we go. laps because they'll murder you. See what we can do about this corner here. And I'd love to go go-karting again. If go-karting's open yet. Come on, little go-kart. Can we get around to do one more lap? That is the big question. One 100 kilometers an hour. Still 6th place, that's no good. That's not what I wanted. That's a good line through there. Fourth place, I'll take it. Okay, this looks like it's working. I did a 23. 110.966 and the best guy did a 110 something else. How many laps is this race? I don't know how many laps this race is. Oh. How many laps? I get destroyed if I have the wrong amount of fuel in. There we go. And away we go. We're up to third. Emma. Up to second. Had a better start somehow. Go for the cheeky inside. intensity action coming to you from Brands Hatch Motor Speedway. I'm assuming in Brands Hatch, England. Two small people driving around in go-karts on a track wholly not designed for go-karts. What happened to those oaks? They all seem to have just died. Seven minutes, 30 seconds still remaining. We're inside of this guy. Fanatec's got really bad customer support, huh? Really amazing for the amount they charge for their products. Alright, where that guy's going. Where did everyone go? Why is everyone just stopping on the side of the track? This game is very broken when it comes to multiplayer. It seems like they're all stuck or something. For whatever reason, the only guy's still going, which is really weird. An easy victory, it seems. Let's see. This is really dumb. I seem to be moving backwards though, so I could, if I can get onto this concrete a bit. So stupid. Hold on. I need to get onto this concrete a bit. Come on, little thing, go. Go, go, go. You're almost there. Come on. Come on. So close. Yes, come on, come on, come on. We're almost there. Almost there. Hello. Aha. This is super dumb. I'm still gonna win though. Yeah, if you you're gonna upgrade, go huge, go for like a Simu-Cube. I've heard like those Simu-Cube guys also have like amazing customer service, except if you live in South Africa. I'm gonna win the first race, because these guys can't do nothing about catching me. Crash, which would be good. There you can tell, like a go-kart can definitely drive on grass. I've done it in real life. It's not brilliant, but it can be done. It doesn't get beach sanded like this car. Let's go out again. I can just keep going, and I should win. Glad I did that extra lap. Can't lose. Hooray, I win. An easy victory. So yeah, cool game. Needs a bit of work on the multiplayer front, but at least there's some good variety. Sweet first victory. Kind of a pointless race, but you know, I'll take it. I will take it. All right, let's do one more fun race. and then call it an evening. Let's take not this one because this one handles like poo. Let's take this one and let's drive Montreal. It's Montreal Classic. New Montreal. Let's confirm. With a clear daytime. Let's do a 5-lap race. And yeah, that should be good. Alright, last race of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully by Sunday I'll have a working racing seat again. Got some ideas that I want to try. All right, last race of the evening. Try no traction control. That's probably a bad idea. ABS, which I think it was on already. Another Daniel Ricciardo overtake. Looking promising. Hold on. I need to fix this lumen steering. I don't like having to turn so much to get the car to turn. Steering lock. 14 degrees. I think that should be better. Better or worse. Like turning a lot there. Turn enough. Alright, hold on. Configuration, force feedback, calibrate wheel. That's what I want to do. Let's make it finished. Okay, let's see if that will work better. Back. Restart, yes. Edit setup. Let's make it 24 degrees. Back. Side here. That's better. That seems to actually turn where I'm turning it. That feels a lot more natural. Like these cars there. Little bit too much welly there. What are you doing, man? Destroy the tires before the end of this race. that sour note, I'm going to end the stream, guys. I think the game definitely is worth it. It's not expensive. It's pretty cool. It's got a lot of content. Knowing the developer, they're only going to improve it over time. Just the jump from this version from the previous version is unbelievably good. So yeah, I think you must definitely go and check it out. It's a really good game. Let's go see. How much does it actually cost currently? Can I see how much it costs? 219 Rand. So, and if you buy this with the season pass, it's not too bad. You get a whole bunch of stuff with it. The season pass by itself is 549 Rand. So you can actually get it quite a lot cheaper. So I'll probably end up buying the season passes and stuff for it if there's some decent stuff on it. I think they're going to have a couple of things. They're probably going to have the Nürburgring and a couple of other things there. So it should be pretty sweet. But you see, again, they're trying to do this pay-to-play kind of vibe that they're all doing, which is why Assetto Corsa is so popular, because it doesn't have any of this. Assetto Corsa, you get all the stuff, and you get all the mods for free. So cars and tracks in total, I think there is quite a bunch in the main game. So what does it say here? Does it say anywhere how many games or how many things are here? Doesn't really say how many tracks there are. But there's a lot. There's over 20 tracks, I would say, and there's probably over 25 different kinds of cars. So pretty sweet game, man. I enjoy it. Hopefully it gets better. I need to fix the multiplayer as well, because that's super broken. But for 219 bucks, I think it's definitely worth it now. The season pass, you may as well only buy that if you actually enjoy the game. I think I might buy it, but I'm definitely going to buy the DLC for ACC, and I need to buy what's it called? F1 2020, which I'll probably be playing next week. So with that said and done, guys, I hope you enjoyed the stream. I had a lot of fun. Sorry that the chair decided to break right at the beginning, but you know, that happens. And yeah, I will see you guys probably on Sunday, hopefully with a working ACC or buying the Ultimate Edition. The original AC, definitely get the deluxe edition because you need it for half the mods. ACC, I really love ACC, so I'd say pay whatever money they ask you to pay. It is the best simulator you can buy at the moment, and AC is the biggest simulator you can buy. Like, no game's ever going to touch the amount of cars and tracks that game has. But I would say definitely buy AC and ACC, and then maybe spend 219 bucks on this. Should be good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me. I will see you again on Sunday. Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye.